Sanji is also the cook. He isn't just the
Yeah,
pervert. He is the cook of the Straw Hat Pirates. Uriah is one of the 3 legendary Sannin.
his backstory, the fact that he's like, oh, I actually train people,
He has
and
trained. He has trained Pain. He's trained multiple major players in the Naruto universe. He has trained Minato, Naruto, Pain. He's trained Konan. Whether they were good or bad, he's trained people that would be influential in the story.
and even then, all of them were like good people. Yeah, Yahiko only died because, again, Danzo. But the fact I he knew what that Obito was like. Hey, he's not actually Madara. He's a bad person. Don't help him.
Yeah.
His It shows like, hey, Jiraiya's teaching was that they went to him like, hey, I want to bring peace to the Shinobi world. I don't want to see what happened to my village.
He,
Where
he
characters
he
like
was one
I
of those characters that like he got tired of the fighting. He got tired of seeing children dying, losing their home type shit. He
yeah,
saw everything in his travels and he's like, I want to do something. Was he a
where
pervert? Yes, it added some
yeah,
spice to him. But even then, that just wasn't everything he was.
hmm
But when you look at someone like Mineta, what
that's
the
all
fuck does he have? Why does he have to be here?
he's not even needed for the story.
He's so poor. Like he's got. I find myself caring more about freaking the Invisible Girl than I do about Mineta.
Sure. But yeah, I feel like the pervert main character or slash side character, I feel like it should be there, but it shouldn't be his entire purpose.
Yeah, if he has something to actually add here, then cool. Let him in. Show what he's all about. But if it's
But don't,
just I'm only about the titties and all this sexual shit, keep him out of it.
yeah,
I don't want it. No one wants it at this rate.
no, like
And that's where I'm still annoyed though. People will defend Mineta. It's like, oh, you're cool with all these pervert characters. I'm like, yeah, because they brought something.
yeah,
They are more to me. They are more than just the pervert character.
he was Jur- like yeah, I feel hell like the whole. I feel like DXC was supposed to be a hentai, and they just like, oh, this is a good concept here. Hell, he's so over. He he got handed his for me. His powers were handed to him.
Practically,
Where like I'm not gonna say Naruto's powers. Yeah, it was handed to him as well, but it was done at least
at,
a little better.
at least he wasn't OP off out the gates.
No, because all he had was Shadow Clone Jutsu in the beginning. That was his transformation and Shadow Clone. That was his best. And then he got a Rasengan. He started learning more attacks. Even then, like Jiraiya Lee said during their train trip, when you do the Rasengan with Shadow Clone, you're just a standing you're a standing target. You had to learn how to do an attack and be able to move around because or else you're just a walking target. With these characters, a lot of especially with these characters, they're like, hey, here's your power. You can boost every single 5 seconds, and that makes you more powerful. Yeah,
Here's a cheap way to make up for us not wanting to actually have you go through a training arc.
and from the bit I read through fan fictions and stuff like that, or just talk to people, a lot. He also gets like the video of the second dragon user, the other dragon user. So he had, oh, now I have the ability to weaken my opponent and boost myself up. So now I'm just a walking tank.
Mm-hmm. Stereotype the yandere. What do you think about yanderes?
It could be done. It could be done really good, but I haven't seen any characters like that that gets my attention.
They, how do I say? I get where a yandere for some spots like spice it up as a side character here and there, but
Like
they're
being the
also
main hero.
also not needed.
Yeah, I see. I don't see.
The
Good
one
thing.
that I specifically am going to point out is not needed in the story and quite honestly drags the quality of the story down. That yandere bitch in Komi-san can't communicate.
Oh hell yeah, she's creepy.
She's creepy. There's she everything she does, it just doesn't. I don't like it in that story.
It's most understandable if it's like a action-packed series with like horror that makes sense. Like I feel like Yandere should stay in the horror category. It shouldn't
Only in horror or in no.
like
Well, there was a
sci.
different show where a dude was this poor fuck. He had blue hair and he somehow got tied down to a reaper and the red hair yandere bitch because the reaper chick kept putting him in like shipping notebooks or whatever.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I'm drawing a blank.
Red hair chick straight up uses kukuri knives, like those weirdly shaped ones.
Oh my god. Love Tyrant, I think it's called.
I think you might be right.
If used as comedy,
If it
it can be used in, it's proven that it can be used in comedy, but it is very
hit or miss.
it has a higher chance to miss than hit to me.
Oh no, yeah, totally.
If it's just like a stupid pure comedy,
Uh-huh.
then I feel like it can work. Just and the
Yeah.
reason it worked in that series is because because of the fact that he's also being shipped to the Reaper chick.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't die. He's practically immortal. So
Yeah,
they
supposed to be an angel.
is it an angel? I don't know. She dressed as a Reaper, but I guess she was an angel. But
Was it a little small wait. Was the girl a small silver hair girl?
no,
The Reaper.
No.
she had
Black
like
hair.
purple. I thought she was her
Um
eyes were purple. She had black hair.
then yeah, no, that's a different one.
Yeah, but in a pure like 100% comedy
Mhm.
where they use Toon Force type of shit to get past the whole killing the what her killing stuff.
Yeah.
It worked. It worked in that situation.
Uh-huh.
But in a series like Komi-san, where it's also very much a slice of life and extremely wholesome and actually tied down to real life,
Yeah, it
that
feels way too
Yandere
out of
character did not need to be there.
no, it felt way
She is
too
both of the two things we hate: the Yandere and the pervert character.
yeah, it felt way too hey the fact that she when she looks at Komi and gets like very it feels baby hey, I want her just to be my fuck
Who's
thing.
this?
Yes,
It gives
there's
me
straight up a scene where she points out to Komi she had ripped her freaking one of her leggings or
uh-huh.
like those over the,
Yeah,
like those like thin
leggings.
socks that you can.
Yeah, leggings.
And this bitch, after having a wholesome moment, decides to fucking put that shit on her head and run with it.
Ew.
Like exactly. I don't need
But
that. I don't need that in that type of story. It ruins the fucking.
flow the story and it gets yeah, like I know what you're talking about.
It just that's why I think that's why in later chapters she's used far less. Because
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if immediately people are like, nah, fuck this. We don't want her.
But the funny thing is, if it was a dude, everybody would have been like, "Oh, what? He's too creepy. He shouldn't be in the story. Get rid of him." They would have just attacked the creator.
Yeah. What other thing that like can get annoying?
Well, we talked about Yandere, the perverted overpowered character slash overpowered character.
A smartass? No.
No, no, I actually do like the smartass. It's really well played.
I feel like this one's also very like the Yandere where it can be hit and miss. The really aggressive, like overly aggressive rival.
Oh yeah, to the point that hey, the main character like Bakugo to Deku pretty much.
Yeah, where it straight up interferes with what they're supposed to be doing. Just because he can't fucking
Use an ability or something, and
no,
he's like,
just because he doesn't want to cooperate, just because it's a certain person telling him
"Oh
shit.
hell, yeah, I
Like those
understand."
kind of characters get under my skin because it's like, so you're gonna jeopardize. Like I know it's the story, but you're gonna jeopardize what needs to be done simply because you are unwilling to.
Because you hate this character because A, you have uh uh a weak mentality, or I had to be the better than everybody else. So
Dude, the
fuck this
fact that
person.
in the final arc where he already knows how dangerous Shigaraki is,
Uh-huh.
because he got fucking stabbed through the goddamn gut by him,
Holy
Yeah.
guacamole.
he is still, look me in the eyes as I say this to you, Miruko is trying to work together with him so they can implement their plan.
Uh-huh.
He is still arguing with her about his fucking name. Because the hero name he chose is so convoluted, long, stupid, and she shortened it, and he is still arguing with her in the middle of the final fight.
Ooh.
Bakugo.
I sent you the picture of the love tyrant one. It does look like she has purple hair, but in some of them it's black for some reason.
One sec. I'll grab my phone. Do you send it on Discord or?
Yes, Discord.
I can't click. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna grab my thing. My phone.
Yeah, I see
because
it.
I can't click away without it closing.
I found a huge like pit that we can pit over there.
All right.
Like, that looks interesting.
He said Discord. Is it in the 3-person chat?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one I was talking about.
Just be careful.
I don't know where you even are, so.
I go get him.
Yeah, but he doesn't know I was actually talking to you.
Oh,
But
so.
Yeah, you might want to look.
But yeah, even in the final arc where he knows how dangerous the final villain is, he's fucking
still-
arguing with her about his stupid his overly complicated name.
Uh-huh.
Like it's Dynamite Explosion Murder God something.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
she's just calling them dynamite or explosive something.
Drop.
Uh-huh.
I just fell a little, don't worry. I didn't like take a head first dive. And he's still fighting with her about that.
That's stupid.
And she's trying to guide him, like tell him about to follow through with certain plans, and he's still like, "Don't tell me what to do" mode. What the fuck was the point of all his character development?
At that point, he's not even... At this point, they just should get rid of him.
I should have brought the fortune pickaxe.
I have some. I only have like a stack. We might have to go back. Yeah. We can light a good chunk of it up, but I'll start lighting stuff up. That's a creeper. Bitch. Careful, there's a creeper down there.
We can dig this up later, Edward, because
He wants to bring the fortune picks so we can get more out of these.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It makes it. Oh, there's a little bit of iron over here. So, but no, yeah, that's his biggest concern apparently in this final fight with someone that's already stabbed the shit out of you, left your teacher crippled, and straight up needs the strat. This has killed the other top hero besides the United States top hero. It's your stupid convoluted hero name.
I still don't get how people like him.
I don't either. To me, it's like the Dobby situation.
Yeah,
Where if I straight up, I will go through I might have to just reread the story. And I will point out all his, where he fucks up at all times, and where he's given his out. Like, it's not like he's never been given an out.
Yeah.
And he decides to just do the absolute opposite. Because, for some reason, that's where he thinks because he thinks the opposite is going to help him out.
Yeah.
I'll head together spot to get some more beds.
Alright.
Just wait here at this tower.
You two can stay here. I'll go to the other one.
I'm heading to the fishing spot.
He's just going to bring a bed over here, though.
Oh, I was just gonna fish, but yeah, okay.
So we can sleep and then sort of aren't ready ourselves. I Okay, what other trope?